Hey Gemini, welcome back to Crystal's Tarot. This is going to be your reading for June 2021. This can apply to anywhere where you have Gemini in your chart. If you're not sure what that is, please check out the description box below to locate your free birth chart. Be sure to check out the video for your Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, as well as possibly your Jupiter and any other planetary placements that represent major things that you might have going on this month. Again, if you're not sure what that is, check out your birth chart. Let's go ahead and start by cleaning out our energy. Inhale and exhale as it feels comfortable to you. All right, Gemini. Let's go ahead and get started. First, I wanted to say happy birthday to everyone that's having a birthday this month. I hope you get everything you want and nothing that you don't. Let's see what Spirit wants to say. It looks like we got a pre-message. You have the Page of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Magician. Okay. So what this is telling me is for some of you, you might be receiving some communication or insight in regards to something that you see creating your finances. I feel like some of you, you have an idea to do something and you're just waiting for clarity or like a thought, final clarity or communication or something to come through. But I feel like you're trying to manifest something in regards to your prosperity and or your long-term living situation, environment. For some of you, you might be waiting for clarification or a truth to come out, and you're trying to like create opportunities for that truth and clarification. You might be setting up moments that cause truth and clarity. But for the most part, I feel like most of you, you have ideas going in regards to your finances, your prosperity, long-term wealth. And I feel like there's something that you're like a final thought, a final confirmation, a final clarity, or something that you're waiting for, like a final piece to your puzzle. And I feel like you're the one that has it. You just need to take time. And look at the situation, evaluate it, and see what it is that you need to do. Follow your intuition and your inspiration. For some of you, I feel like you might have to defend yourself in regards to this new, excuse me. For some of you, I feel like there might be somebody in your environment that's a little immature and causes like the need for you to like defend yourself or stand your ground or whatever in your environment, your circumstances. I feel like for some of you, you might have to defend yourself in regards to a work situation or somehow that impacts your finances, your wealth. I feel like you've been going through a lot of healing. I felt like you're walking away from things that aren't clear and truthful, and it doesn't. You want it to be direct, but it doesn't necessarily have to be. You would prefer it to be, but you definitely don't want somebody that's deceitful, that's lying, that's manipulating, that's like just bullshitting you. You're walking away from that energy. And I feel like there's going to be moments of like mental conflict, or there are moments of mental conflict, but I feel like you're ultimately you're picking a path that's right for you. You're doing what brings you joy. You're choosing a path that makes you happy. Some of you might be wanting to move I feel like some of you are just like really contemplating different ideas with abundance and wealth, different things you can do to make your money. All right, this will be our last shuffle, Gemini. All right, Spirit, what do you got for Gemini for June? All right, so I just noticed right off the bat, the Queen of Swords is in your crossing energy, and she also showed up in your pre-message. So let's see what else. Gemini for June. Gemini for June. Okay. Bottom of the deck, and you have Justice. So I feel like there's something that you're trying to bring truth and clarity in. There's a situation, and this is more like an underlying energy that you might not be aware of. So what I'm getting from this is that there's something that is or wasn't fair at one point in time. But let's see, that might be impacting you. People might have had that impression of you. You might have had that impression of somebody else, or a situation where it just didn't feel fair. It just kind of kept on, like, no matter what you would do, it just didn't work out. So I'm feeling like there's an area in your life where you're just not going to try like you did before. And not that it's a negative thing, but it's more like, it's like when you keep on getting your hands smacked, you're just not going to keep reaching for the same thing. Or if somebody keeps telling you no to a question, no matter how different you ask it or how often you ask it, at some point you might quit asking. Okay, so we have another pre-message that came out. Spirit wants to go this way this time. We have the Fool, King of Wands, Three of Cups, the Chariot, and the Knight of Pentacles. So what this pre-message is indicating to me, there's a new opportunity for you in regards to something that you're passionate about. It is something that you find a lot of like inspiration about. You want to like you get excited and playful when you're in this energy, and you want to put action forward towards it. You want to spend more time with it, and I feel like Spirit would advise you to do so because it has the potential to bring you stability, long-term stability, and or financial gain from whatever this opportunity is that you're passionate about, whatever you're enjoying, in like these last couple of weeks, couple of months, maybe even a couple of years for some of you. There's something that really has your passion. It really excites you. It's something that you just feel very like spontaneous and adventurous. There's something that you're inspired for, and you're passionate about it. But it's a new opportunity for you, or you can make it into a new opportunity. But I feel like it's not going, for some of you, it's not going as fast as you would like. For others of you, it might be feeling like it's going too fast. But whatever it is, whatever side you find yourself on, I feel like as long as you're resonating with that energy comfortably, I feel like it's a good opportunity for you. I feel like it could bring you long-term stability and wealth. Like good financial gain. Good financial gain. All right, Gemini. This will be our last shuffle. pull cards on your final outcome. But I am not one of those readers who say it's too many cards. I will always take it. I feel like if spirit puts the energy out there, it's it's an opportunity to review it. Okay, this is interesting, guys. And just when I said that it was 11:11, on the time for our reading. Okay, so clarifier for the bottom of the deck for justice is also justice. So happy birthday, Gemini. Justice and justice. So what I would say is for sure there's balance going on in your life. There's something that you're creating in your environment, or if you're not creating it, it's something you're correcting in your current environment and circumstances to bring balance and fairness to yourself, your loved ones, your environment, whatever it is for you, all of the above, whatever it is for you. With justice being here at the bottom of both decks as your main deck and your clarifier deck, and it being a major arcana card, I'm gonna say wherever you find yourself in this point of time, whether you're happy, sad, disappointed, mad, glad, whatever it is for you, however you find your emotions, I feel like you have gone through a long journey to get here in this present moment. I feel like there has been a lot of things that might have been said and done to you, behind your back, about you. There's been a lot of difficulty, things that weren't fair, things that weren't balanced. You just had to kind of trust that things were good, and it didn't always necessarily work out that way. But I feel like all of those lessons that you learned, that they were intended by spirit. The major arcana is something that is not avoidable. It is something that spirit has intended. It's a lesson. It's a higher learning for you at a spiritual level. For some of you at emotional level as well, and or at emotional level. So what I feel like from this is, even though there's been times where you felt like your soul was bleeding, there was times where you felt like you were blindsided and you didn't know what was going on. You felt like you just couldn't trust what was going on around you. Like you always had to have like peeking one eye. I feel like even though all of that heaviness has been in your life at one point, it's allowed a great transition. It's allowed great knowledge, you would not be who you are today without all of the difficulty and experiences, the good and the bad, the ugly, the pretty, everything that you've experienced in life has created the person that you are, the person that you look in the mirror and see yourself. And I feel like you should be proud of yourself. Nobody's perfect. We're all human beings. But I feel like you are a lot more stable, a lot more sturdy, a lot more solid than what you used to be in so many levels because of these things that you've experienced in your life. And I feel like now the Spirit's kind of allowing you an opportunity to kind of reap the reward of struggling so long with so much heaviness. I felt like there were times where people felt like you were like fighting them, but you felt like you were just like defending yourself, standing your ground, sticking up for yourself. And I don't feel like you necessarily did it as often or in the moments that you should have. And I feel like that's something that you've corrected. That's something that you've worked on to bring balance into, to know when's the appropriate time to pounce and when's the appropriate time to just let it pass. I feel like these are energies that you're still like trying to balance. Obviously, like we're all human, we're never perfect, like I said. But I feel like you've came a really long way. I feel like whoever this reading for is a very strong and sturdy person. It's an individual who is capable of altering energies, is capable of like really getting into the like a 5D, like all kinds of like in multiple dimensions, and like picking up knowledge, picking up, I don't know how to say it. How do you say it? I feel like there's been a lot of like skills and abilities, spiritual blessings that you've been bestowed because of the things that you've experienced and endured in life. And um, I feel like there's a saying I always like to say that life is going to get better and better and greater always. And I feel like that's where this energy is. It's like it was heavy at one point, it was difficult at one point, and that now I feel like it's starting to like kind of heal. It's starting to balance out more, and I feel like you're standing up for yourself more. I feel like you're doing it in a healthy way though. All right, let's go down to our current energy. You have the World card and the Fool. So I feel like this is definitely you in this transition area. I feel like there's things that have, like new ways that you're doing things. I feel like there's changes that you've made to the way that you used to interact. I feel like in your life in a whole, I feel like you're a new person than what you used to be. I feel like you're trying to go with the flow more often. I feel like you're trusting spirit. Maybe not trying to. I feel like you are. I feel like there's like a spiritual energy that like hangs out with you. Then I feel like that energy inspires you and motivates you and encourages you. Okay, and then the reason why the energy that's crossing the World card and the Fool, you have the Queen of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Oh, I love it. This is beautiful, Gemini. Okay, so what I'm seeing, let me show this to you again. This is pretty. Okay. Okay, so notice the one on your left. She's has her little hat, and she has sorry guys, give me a second. She has this like spiritual energy, the wind, right? And it kind of so she has this spiritual energy in the wind, and she's like just kind of going with the flow. She's embracing new opportunities, a new way of being, and then followed by the World card. So this is a new way of being. It's joyful, it's playful, it's abundant, it's happy. And the reason why that is happening for you is because you started to care about yourself. You started to speak the truth, speak your truth, be mindful of your thoughts and your feelings, and like kind of I felt like you spoke your truth more, and I felt like you loved yourself more than what you did before, and you're trying to be genuine and authentic and like nurturing for yourself. And I feel like that's bringing in this like joyful like inspiring energy of where your world is kind of changing. It's very motivating and encouraging, very inspirational. At a soul level, you have the Strength card and the Four of Cups. So I feel like at a soul level, you are very confident, very strong. I feel like you feel like very solid and sturdy, in like your emotions, where you choose to place your emotions. At least you're starting to be, if you haven't always. I feel like you're starting to get closer to this energy of just more appreciating yourself and valuing yourself. I feel like you're also like recognizing the people and places, things in your environment that you are grateful for. And I feel like you're just really feeling appreciative right now. I feel like you feel very happy and joyful and abundant and joyful. I already said that, sorry. And if you aren't, just expect that you soon will be. All right. In your recent past, you have the Moon clarified with the Knight of Swords. Okay. So I feel like in your recent past, some of you may have received a harsh truth or a blunt truth. Um, Otherwise, some of you might have received clarity within yourself from spirit. Um, in your recent past, there was something that you weren't really seeing it for its true value, its true worth, what it really was, whether it was good or bad. You weren't really seeing it. I feel like there was something that you had clouded emotions, and that kind of clouded your judgment. But I felt like there was clarity in your recent past, and so you're gonna be coming out of that energy. In your crowning energy, you have the Three of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. Okay. So I feel like you're thinking about, for some of you, this might be tied to this recent past energy. But I feel like some of you, you might, it's in your current energy with somebody or something else other than your recent past. But I feel like you're thinking about, am I being too loud? Okay. I feel like you're thinking about like creating, building energies. I feel like there's something that you're wanting to do, that you've been doing it for a long time and it just hasn't got you the results that you wanted. It's been difficult. I feel like there might have been a group energy or at least another individual that you were trying to do something with, whether you're trying to build a relationship or a career, an opportunity, invest together. There was something you were trying to do with another person or group of people. And whatever it was for you, I felt like it led you to a difficulty, disappointment. I felt like it was a heavy lesson, a harsh lesson. It could have, and could still be like mentally exhausting and draining as well for some of you. In your near future, you have the High Priestess clarified with the Six of Wands. Gemini. So your intuition is on point. Surprise, surprise. So in your near future, there's something that your intuition is going to reveal to you. Whether you're being told to do something, some sort of insight, whatever it is for you, it will be like follow it, because it's going to lead you in the correct way. For some of you, like if you're instructed to get like to go somewhere, go a place or something, whatever it is that, or to get a lottery ticket, whatever it is that you yourself are inspired to do, follow your intuition. Is going to lead you to a victory of some kind in your near future. How you see yourself, you have the Queen of Wands clarified with the Nine of Pentacles. Okay, so you see yourself as somebody like you just got your shit together, basically. I feel like you see yourself as somebody who's attractive, somebody who's a hard worker, somebody who's dependable, somebody who's willing to put the work and energy into it, the effort. As long as you see it's, how do you say? You have to be attracted to it too. But I feel like when you see the things, how do you say? It's like if you see somebody wants to be on your team, like you want to be on their team too. Like you want to support people who support you. And I feel like you're noticing yourself. I feel like you're noticing like what a team player you are, like how much you really got your shit together. I feel like you realize how confident that you should be, or that you are, or that you have the right to be, because you I feel like you stand on your own. I feel like you are somebody who's diligent, you work hard, you do what you're supposed to do. And I feel like you're attractive. I feel like there's people in your environment who enjoy being in your presence. I feel like you have charisma. I felt like for some of you, there's something that you've been working or wanting for a long time, and you're just waiting for it to come through. For some of you, I felt like there was something that you wanted at one point in time, but now you feel like it's behind you, and you've made your peace with that, and you're okay with that. For others of you, I feel like you see yourself as like just staying focused, like keeping your eye on the prize. Like, I feel like there's a goal that you have, and you just really focused on bringing it into fruition right now. How other people see you, you have the Temperance clarified with the Page of Swords. I feel like other people are seeing you as somebody who's currently balanced, as somebody who's like being clear and truthful with their communications. You also have the Queen of Swords in your main deck as crossing or like basically impacting your current energy. So I felt like definitely people are feeling and noticing that you're speaking, you're using your words. And I feel like you're doing it in like in a good way, in a healthy way. I feel like you're being intellectual in a professional way, but also like it's kind of like, it's not super strict. But however it is that you're doing, I feel like you're doing it in a balanced way. I feel like people might see you as like somebody who can provide them clarity or truth in a moment. So you might have people who come ask you for guidance. Okay. Your hopes and or fears, you have the 9 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. Okay, Gemini. Where was this? Okay. So the 9 of Pentacles, I was like, I know I saw it. You had it in the clarifying energy of how you feel about yourself. The 9 of Pentacles. And now you have it here in your hopes and or fears. And what this is telling me is this is actually, I don't feel like it's either. I feel like you've worked really hard to get to where you're at. I feel like you don't want it to be jeopardized. You don't want to risk it. I feel like whatever it is for you, you're very proud of where you've come. I feel like there's you're proud that you can stand on your own. You're proud of your independence. And I feel like you're willing to fight for it. I feel like there's moments of where you have like mental conflict within it. So I feel like maybe you're hoping to have like clarity, or how do you say? I feel like for some of you, you're hoping to get like a just recognition in a situation that you've been like having to like struggle and fight for and like hold your own, basically sink or swim, and you didn't sink. You like swam the marathon and got a medal, kind of. So I feel like you're just hoping, like, not necessarily for recognition, but some sort of appreciation or something. For others of you, I feel like you're just kind of stuck in your mind. Shocker, it's Gemini, right? I feel like you're stuck in your mind about how to have more stability, how to bring in more abundance, like how to bring in more financial security and wealth. I felt like you're definitely, you stand on your own and you like it that way and you want to continue it. So you're not willing to have anything that jeopardizes that, and you're also trying to find additional ways how to continue that and grow that. You want your stability and your resources. I feel like some of you might be growing your education. I feel like whatever it is for you, definitely you're spending time healing your inner child, feeding yourself what's right for your soul, paying attention to yourself and your needs. I feel like you're giving yourself that quiet time, quiet space. You're making yourself a priority. All right. Your final outcome, should things remain the same. And like I said, we got a couple books. So the main deck, you have the 8 of Pentacles. Let's put them over here for now. So we have the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords. And this is also showed up in your pre-message. And then the Seven of Cups. All right. And then you have the Strength card, which I don't know where it's at, but I know I saw it out here. Oh yeah, it's at a soul level. And then you have the Two of Swords, the Death card, and the Six of Swords. Okay, so let's see, can you see them? We'll leave it like that for now, but I'll switch it back. So what I'm seeing, there's like, there's an opportunity that's going to be communicated to you, or that you're going to receive. There's some sort of opportunity you're going to receive, or clarity. I felt like you kind of like really stand, hold on, so give me a second, guys. It's like a flood of stories right now coming in. For some of you, I feel like there's something you're holding on to, that it allows you to like, it'll allow like new opportunities. Like once you say something, speak something, show an interest, put an effort into something, it's going to bring in new opportunities for you. For some of you, this could be a job, it could be a relationship, it could be, I don't know, whatever it is for you. If you're interested in a personal reading, reach out to me. But I feel like there's some sort of communication wanting to be had. And once you actually put that conversation out there, like have that clarity, like if there's a conversation that needs to be had physically, or there's clarity within you that needs to be had, whatever that is for you, once that happens, there'll be like a bunch of opportunities that come in. And I felt like the reason why this happened is because you stood in your strength, you stood in your power, even though there were moments that you weren't sure. I felt like even though you doubted yourself, you kind of had moments of like insecurity and hesitation, you still had faith in yourself. You still trusted spirit. You still walked forward with integrity and pride, and like tried to be healthy and tried to do it in a good way, tried to let go of things that were no longer serving you. I felt like you tried to change the trajectory of your life because you weren't enjoying where it was going. I felt like once you had this truth, this clarity, like for some of you, you might have thought it for years, but you didn't say it or do it. But once you actually like have that realization or that action, like once you make that commitment to your thought, clarity, whatever it is for you, whenever you make that connection and transition from it just being a thought to it being a more like a solid thing, that's going to bring in those new opportunities because you stood in your power. For some of you, you had to walk away from things that were difficult. You had to go through the transitions and loss to kind of get to the other side, to be able to be happy again, to be able to feel revived and joyful and loved and nurtured. And I felt like you're just walking away from heavy energies. I felt like you're not wanting that. You have no interest in that, no need for that anymore. And so I feel like you're definitely leaving that behind. I feel like right now you're kind of like a phoenix, like rising from the ashes. I think that's what I'm going to title this reading. Oh, Gemini. Okay, what we're going to do. Let's get some more because I'm nosy. And it's your birthday. Well, for some of you, it's your birthday if it hasn't already passed. So, we're just going to say happy birthday or happy belated birthday. All right. Gemini. Let's get some additional clarifiers. What else does Spirit want to tell us? Gemini. These cards are kind of awkward. They're big and just kind of awkward, so bear with me. This will be our last shuffle. Okay. Let's go over. I think I'm going to start doing live readings. And then while we're doing the live reading, we'll be like, okay, what do you guys want to clarify? Or leave me a message. That way we know for next time. Let's see. What do we want to clarify? Let's clarify current energy. Anything else that Spirit has for your current energy? Gemini's current energy. You got the 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. Oh, I love it. Sorry guys, I forgot. Okay. Hopefully that's good. Okay. So you got the 10 of Pentacles and the 4 of Wands. Oh, I like it. Look it. I just noticed in here. There's a rainbow up here. And then, I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's like a prism rainbow all in here. And this whole thing right here. Super cool. So, a clarification on your current energy is basically like you're really enjoying life. Or you're going to be coming into this energy really, really soon of where you feel stable, you feel confident and secure. Even if things aren't all warm and fuzzy and perfect around you, I feel like at a soul level, you are grateful. I feel like you're feeling blessed. I feel like there's good things going on in your environment. I feel like you feel Spirit's energy around you. And you just feel like stable and secure and loved. I feel like you feel loved by Spirit. And other people in your environment. I just feel like you feel, oh, and look at the bottom of the deck is the Sun card. I just feel like you're just happy right now. Like you spoke your truth, you're acting in integrity, you're acting in truth, and I just feel like you're happy right now. And that's beautiful. I like it. Let's see, the recent past. Do we want to? Nah. Let's do crowning energy. Crowning energy, Spirit. Ace of Cups. So for some of you, I felt like you're thinking about okay. For some of you, I feel like you might have difficulty with, or you might not like the way that somebody's doing something in your connection or your group energy, but you care about the person. So I feel like you're just kind of not making it a super big deal. Let's see, anything else? Oh, we got the 4 of Cups again. Okay, 5 of Swords and the 4 of Cups. So, what I'm getting is there's, okay, Okay. Gemini, for some of you, I felt like you feel panicked sometimes and like insecure and like you're fighting for something. Like I feel like you have mental conflict within yourself, like paranoia and like irritation. Like at times there's thoughts that you can't avoid that are heavy in regards to a connection that you have. But I felt like you love this person, you love this individual, and I feel like you realize it's just a lot of mental conflict more than it is anything to like actually be concerned for. Um, I feel like you definitely find yourself conflicted mentally at times in regards to the situation, but I felt like ultimately you feel stable and secure in the situation. I feel like you're where you want to be in an emotional way. Whether that's with somebody or by yourself, whatever it is for you, whatever Gemini you are, whether you're single or married or boyfriend, girlfriend, whatever it is for you, however you find yourself right now, I feel like you like it. It's something that you want. Near future, near future. Near, near future. Aw, Nine of Cups. Wish fulfillment, guys. I love it. That's what I'm saying. Look, the High Priestess and the Six of Wands. Whatever it is, you're going to use your intuition to bring in a victory. And you have the Nine of Cups. It's a wish fulfillment. Like I'm telling you guys, if you feel inspired to go get a lottery ticket, go get a lottery ticket. If you feel inspired to go somewhere, go somewhere. Whatever it is that you have an inspiration to do, follow your intuition, guys. It's going to lead you to a victory, whether it's like monetary or emotional, whatever it is for you. Some of you, you might have a feeling of like, I'm going to get a scratcher, or be somewhere and see like, oh, I'm going to get a scratcher. Be somewhere and be like, oh, I got to go here, or not want to go somewhere and be at the house and get a feeling to go somewhere. Whatever it is for you, follow your intuition, because it's going to lead you to like wish fulfillment. It's going to lead you to a victory. You might run into somebody that you've been wanting to see. You might get a winning lottery ticket. You might like whatever it is for you, it's something you've been wanting, it's something you're hopeful for, it's something your intuition will guide you to. And I felt like you might not want to, you might kind of have some hesitation, but I feel like definitely do it. Let's see, anything else? Four of Swords. For some of you, whatever this is going to allow healing for something that was at one point difficult, emotionally hurtful. Near future. Anything else for the near future? So for some of you, like you might get like, I don't know, finances or something. You might, like somebody might buy you a coffee or something, and you might really wanted a coffee that day. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not sure what it is. Everybody is different. If you're interested in a personal reading, you could reach out to me. But I feel like whatever it is for you on a personal level, in your near future, there's going to be an opportunity for you to follow your intuition, and that's going to lead you to a victory. That's either going to give you your wish fulfillment or allow you an opportunity to have a healing of some sorts. You might have an intuition to go do something or go somewhere or whatever it is for you. Let's see. Final. Okay. So basically, speaking your truth and acting in, following your intuition, speaking your truth. Okay. Final outcome. That was quick. Four of Pentacles. Anything else? Okay. Again, you have the Empress. Or, I don't think it was the High Priestess, sorry. But you did have the Empress at some point, I thought. Maybe not. That was, I think, another reading. Sorry, guys. Sorry. You had the Four of Cups, the Empress, and the Eight of Cups. So what this is telling me, when we take all of the cards together, there's a truth or clarity. There was something that you wanted to have, reveal, say, do something. And by taking action on that, it brought in opportunities. It, like, basically, by releasing stagnant energy, it allowed things to start to move. I feel like there was definitely a lack of clarity, something you were hesitant in doing, you didn't have confidence in doing. I felt like you were releasing difficult energies, toxic energies, standing in your power, standing in your confidence and your integrity, even though it was difficult for you. But I felt like there was something you had held on to for a long time, because you had wanted to see something grow and build, like birth, like mature, develop. And then for whatever reason, there was walking away because it was not emotionally satisfying, whether it was you or the other person involved. So I feel like that's what the Six of Swords is referring to. So I feel like we just keep on, like, getting the same, like, additional clarification on the same story, additional clarification on the same story. So I felt like maybe for some of you, Spirit's encouraging you, your final outcome is to release things that are no longer serving you, and that might be thought patterns, habits, whatever it is for you on an individual level. Even though you feel a little intimidated to do so, a little insecure to change things, transition things in some way, shape, or form, maintain your confidence. Understand that it is for your greater good, and something good will come out of it. But I feel like you're definitely headed into a victory by walking away from things, by basically following yourself, listening to your intuition, listening to your internal guidance, and not giving up. Spirit wants to look at the bottom of the deck. We have Two of Wands. So I feel like Spirit wants you to, like, pick the direction that you feel drawn to. Pick the path that you feel guided to. And I feel like that's going to bring in the abundance, the clarity, the joy, like the final pieces of your justice puzzle that you're seeking. All right. We're going to have a shaman's dream, and then we'll close out our reading. Gemini for June. And I don't do pre-messages with the oracle cards. This will be our last shuffle. Gemini, I feel like Spirit wants you to be happy and encouraged and motivated. You're going to be coming into prosperity and abundance by just following your intuition, like following the guidance that you receive. So you have gathering around the power of community. Crown games, right use of power. Has more. Gemini for June. Gemini for June. and then the crossing, intuition. So you have this card as well in your near future. And then I want to show you this card again. So if you look, the head is down from the body, but it's like they're wearing the crown. It's like this card is like indicating intuition as well. And then you have the card that actually says intuition. And then you have the power of community. So I feel like definitely Gemini, whatever is going to be happening for you in June, make sure you're following your intuition, because I feel like it's definitely going to guide you and lead you to a perfect adventure that's going to lead you to a lot of abundance, a lot of joy, and a lot of beautiful opportunities. Okay, happy birthday again if you're having a birthday this month. Till next time, I'm sending you love and light.